Hey guys and girls, I'm back and today I'm unboxing a special computer that was sent to me by MSI. This is not a paid review. They were just like, hey Sam, here's a PC, you might enjoy it. Do you want to unbox it, review it and have fun? And I was just like sitting on my computer going, yeah I do. As you know, I'm a big nerd. I love gadgets and computers, and this is the wonderful machine that they've sent to me. The microphone is there. Also the audio might be a bit iffy, but I don't know, we're going to find out. It's going to be amazing. Big box, as you can see, it's like all swaggy and pictures and stuff on the front. It kind of reminds me of like a robot or a Tron sort of computer, which is awesome. On the back, this computer also, I think the idea of it was like VR sort of thing, a small computer that can do VR capabilities, which is pretty awesome. Here's pictures on the back. Let me just get it closer. Oh, my arms are shaking, it's heavy. Okay, the spec of the machine, is it written on the side? No. But, well, you can say it's got 7th gen CPU, a GTX 10 series graphics card. I know the spec in this machine. It's got i7 7700, not the K edition. I think this one you can't overclock. I think it just has like turbo frequency. It also has a GTX 1070, which is a pretty nice card. I currently have a GTX 1080 in my computer, and I love it. I'm sure this will be more than capable of playing games. Also, I think this case has RGB, because the only reason why I think, because on the side here it says RGB. Big giveaway, to be honest, guys. So, without further ado, I'm just going to keep yabbering on. We're going to open this and we're going to have a look on the inside of this computer. Inside, we're going to have a look what's in the box, I say. We're going to have a look what's in the inside of the computer as well, I guess, you know. Fancy and dandy. We'll just literally dissect the computer. Okay, in the box of goodies we've got some screws and some spacers, which is nice. Pamphlet with driver CD, I'm not going to use it. A HDMI, like a small HDMI lead, I'm not going to use it. And also the famous kettle lead to power the computer, which would be awesome, which, you know, we're going to have to use that if you want to play the machine. Right, inside is just filled with bricks. There's no computer. Where's the... I'm joking. Right, inside, how do we get this computer out? Right, I'm going to have to tip the box upside down. Okay. This computer, really light, doesn't weigh a ton at all. I'm joking, it's very heavy. It's a lot heavier than my actual desktop computer. What the hell was that? Just better. It's a lot heavier than my actual desktop computer. Well, in the box it feels heavier anyway, but which probably isn't. We have... Great. A little plastic clip that holds PCI Express cards down has just fallen out of the box. I'm hoping the computer's fine, but we'll see. We'll see, you know. And slide the computer out. Got some lovely anti-static foam, which you can wear as a hat, which is nice. Okay, okay, that's upside down, I think. I don't know what I've got to do. We've got more anti-static foam padding. Lovely. Keep the computer nice and safe. Okay, now it's in a really cool bag. It's like the sort of bag where if you want to like steal something, like maybe I don't know, like things, maybe a dog. Yeah, oh, that's a nice dog. How comes the bag? How come, you know, I need to take this hat off. I'm sorry. How do you open this? I'm holding the computer upside down. Oh, okay, there's another pull string on the other side. I am stupid. Right. Well, at least it's not a bag of bricks, which is nice. It's actually a computer. There's a few scuffs on it, but I'm sure it's nothing that'll hinder the beast. Okay, gently. Da 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 da. Oh, cool. I've just noticed the potato sack has MSI logo on it. I don't know if you can see it if I move it close. Focus. Can you kind of see? You can kind of see it. Kinda. Got a little bit of snoozing. Okay, what's this? What the hell? It's got little ears. I hope this is a handle. It feels pretty solid. That is a handle. Okay, this at the back is a handle. Imagine if I just held that and it just fell out my hand and all over the floor. I would cry, very much so. But I'm gonna get closer to show you this derpiness. Okay, look here. It's got little ears, which I can only assume is to hang like headphones, or I don't know, unless when you turn it on, one ear goes like that and it's like, oh hey master, you're coming to play games, and maybe it's like a virtual dog or something. Okay, the computer is very small. It's like half the size of my PC. That is crazy. Is that? No way, it hasn't got desktop RAM, it's got laptop RAM. What the hell is this? What have you put in this, MSI, and why? I'm confused. I mean, it's not a laptop, because it actually has a full graphics card that I can see here. And it's got all your, why am I talking to myself? You want to see what's in the back. Look at the back. Let me just in focus. Can you see it? Can you see all that? See, it's got like a full-size graphics card. You've got yourself a PS2 connector. You know, like the old school mouse and keyboard connectors. Who uses those nowadays? Come on, MSI, get with the times. And you've got a DVI DisplayPort, HDMI, USB. These are USB 2.0s, by the way. You've got 4 USB 3.0s, or they're USB. I'm not sure if they're USB 3.0s, but they're the red ports, which I think are the ones that are higher voltage, if I remember correctly. But okay, how do you open this case? There's got to be a way of simply just, because it feels like it wants to open, but at the same time, no. What's at the, oh, it's got more goodies at the front. It's got more at the front. At the front of the computer. Look at it. Look, isn't that beautiful? It's got 2 more USB ports. It's got a microphone and audio jack. It's got the power button. It's got a USB-C connector, which is awesome. It's like, do you know the new mobile phones that have that quick charge thing? It's got one of them on the flipping computer. So that means you could transfer data or charge your phone, or I don't know really. So now I'm going to open up the computer and we're going to see how this thing ticks, because it's got a GTX 1070 in it, a full-size GTX 1070. None of this half-size stuff, none of this laptop stuff. MSI don't mess about. They're like, bam, GTX 1070, bam, 7700 i7, bam, 16 gig of DDR4. We ain't playing about, sucker. Also, you know what? We ain't finished there. We're going to put an M.2 SSD in there. Oh, you think that's enough? Nah, we're going to put an ordinary hard drive in there, so you can put all your games on there, your SSD to boot up, so you can boot up and get ready to play your games in record speed. And what makes this like better than the rest, in my opinion, totally not paid to say this is my honest review, is that you can upgrade it, because like I said, it's a full desktop graphics card. You can yank that sucker out in like 2-4 years to come and get the latest equivalent card. So I don't know, it might be an 1170, or I don't know what they're going to do after the 10 series. They might go X70 and X80 or something crazy like that. I don't know what Nvidia do, they're just mental. But I mean, just looking at it like there, this for instance, there's a tiny little power supply, tiny, away from the computer, away from all the heat. The power supply's got its own little chamber, so it can just worry about its cooling itself. It isn't going to cook what's inside your computer. You can clearly see a lot of design thought went into this computer. Even just looking at the front, it just looks mean. It looks like, I don't know, it looks kind of like a Decepticon from Transformers. Maybe during the night this thing might come alive and kill me and steal all my information. I don't know what MSI have planned and what they've done with this machine. Without further ado, we're going to take this side panel off and we're going to see what is inside this baby. You ready? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Oh, that sound. And you lift up. Bam, that is one panel off. I don't know if you can see through there. There's like a great mesh. Lovely attention to detail. Here we have the back of the CPU. Let me see if I can get it at a nice angle. We have the back of the CPU, which is here. We have our first slot of DDR4 memory. We've got an M.2 SSD, again, lightning fast. If you haven't got an M.2 SSD, or your motherboard doesn't support an M.2 SSD, get an adapter for your PCI Express slot. Trust me, best upgrade you can ever make. And here we have a blank spot for another M.2 SSD. So you could, I would imagine you can raid these suckers and it would be so quick, you wouldn't even, put it this way, this thing can boot up quicker than you could probably fart. Well, especially how I fart like a trumpet, it's just constant flat note. Nice bit like surface area. There's got, I would probably say about 2 centimeters of air, so air circulation here. Pretty got it covered for your SSD and your RAM. To slide this panel back on, here's what you do. You grab it, okay? You're going back in, and it's like, oh please, no, let me free. I don't know what that accent's about, but oh, it clicks in like this, and you just push forward. No, you don't. You push, no you don't. You push, why you're not doing it? You've just done it early. You've done this earlier. When I tried you, it was like, okay Sam, I'll work for you. And then, oh there we go. Are you do it? It's because I didn't push down. Okay, to unlock this, you slide it up and it pulls up. To lock it, you slide down, push forward. It's that this weird sort of road, I don't know, money shot. Come on, please open, please. Oh, yeah. That sound though, is really nice. Here, damn, that is literally a full-size GTX 1070. I know I said it was, but you kind of don't expect to open up something so little and there being a very big package in there. Get what I mean? But that's really cool. Oh, and there's another stick of RAM. What's under there? There's a CPU somewhere under all that. All I can see is copper heat pipes coming out from the CPU, so you know it's got very good adequate cooling. You've got your GTX card, your GTX 1070. Let me get closer for you boys. Look at that, boys and girls, not discriminating here. Look at that. That is really cool. As you can see, loads of room. So in future, you can just go, okay, I'm sick of this card, get rid of that card, sell it, put the new MSI GTX, whatever is going to be out in the future, we don't know. Clink, shove that straight in. You could probably even fit a GTX 1080 Ti in here, or even maybe if you wanted to go proper crazy and insane, you could probably put a Titan in here. But honestly, for something this size, this is more than enough of what you need. This will be able to play most, if not all, the current games on the maximum settings. 1080p, best expected gaming experience. Watch HD films, 4K, no problem. This machine does it all. So this could be like a movie entertainment system. It could be your gaming system. It can be your VR experience. It can just, you know what I would say, really, if you had the money and you wasn't really confident in building your own PC, buy this, right? If you're someone that wants to start up YouTube, start up Twitch, start up Hitbox TV, whatever you want to do, or if you aspire to make films in the future and you enjoy gaming at the same time, this is a great start. I mean, this has everything that you need in it. It has a lightning fast SSD, so you can just, you know, render videos, you can load. I'm getting ahead of myself, but just put it this way. What MSI have created here, in my opinion, is a piece of art. There's like everywhere you look, you can see a lot of thought and precision went into this. The way they present it to you when you buy it, you get yourself your own potato sack so you can go stealing potatoes, which is awesome because they're like, well, you want to play games, but you're going to be hungry as well, so we best give you a potato sack. So once you've finished gaming, you can run down to your local farm and don't steal potatoes. Please don't steal. I don't know why I said that. Don't steal. Don't steal. Get a job. Get money. Buy this, or buy an MSI equivalent. Trust me, you will not regret it. Okay, now what I'm planning on doing with this, I'm gonna play some games, right? I'm gonna, you know, enjoy myself, enjoy the time we have together. You know, me and MSI, the little bae. And my hindsight would be, this will perform very well. CPU and RAM, it should perform better than my PC. My PC's got an i7 as well, but it's got an older generation. I've got 16 gig of RAM as well, but I've got DDR3, this is DDR4. This has a 1070, I have a 1080, we're both MSI. This is their gaming cooler reference. I have the Founders Edition, which is the blower style, so the air gets blown out. Whereas this one, because of the way it spins, the air gets exhausted everywhere, but not to worry, because you're in a small case. But what you can see is there's air vents everywhere, so you ain't got to worry about your computer slowly cooking and dying a slow and painful death, which has happened to me in the past. So yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Links down below in the description where you can find all these MSI products, all these goodies. If you're not someone that wants a desktop, they have laptops, they have everything to cater your needs. This is like a semi-high-end build, but they also do like low-end entry build computers, so it just all depends on your budget. But if you're looking for something that can do everything and is relatively cheap, I would say this is probably your best bet for making making YouTube videos, making videos, becoming like a content creator. If you're someone that just really enjoys playing games and you want a small computer that looks sexy, this is it. If you're someone that wants a computer that can also watch 4K films, this is it. If you're someone that has a VR unit and you're just looking for a computer you can neatly tuck away in the corner and play your VR games, this is it, because it has a HDMI port at the front of the bloody computer. I really can't recommend this strongly enough. So far what I've seen, I am very impressed. This video is totally not sponsored. I'm not being paid to say this. This is just the MSI like going, here's a product, tell us what you think of it. And I'm like, cool dog, high five. But honestly, the ears, personally, not my cup of tea. I don't really see the fascination with the ears, but the fact that you can hang your headphones from it, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Not my cup of tea. That's the only thing I would change, is probably not have that. But I can kind of see the style that they're going for here, like a little robot. So it's like, I don't know. I just wish when you turned it on, there was a little motor in here, and it would be like, oh hello human. Its little ear just goes or something crazy like that. That would be pretty cool. Nice carrying handle as well. This is full solid metal, which I forgot to say earlier. That is a solid metal handle, so once it's all unplugged, you can just literally pick it up and just walk to your mates and have a LAN party and be like, look at this swag, and they're all in their potato PCs and just melting away. But yeah, I've been your host for the most. Again, down below in the description will be links to MSI's website, so you can check out some high quality images of all their PCs. You can get them great prices. You know, it gives you a great idea of what you want out of a computer. They cater for everyone's needs pretty much. So I'm gonna end this episode here. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all on the next episode of whatever I make. Bye bye, sexy people. Okay, me and you're gonna have some fun, computer.